Time now is 11:01. Good afternoon. Welcome to our coverage of opening day for our San Diego Padres. I'm Heather Myers.
And I'm Evan Irani. We appreciate you being with us. It is a wet start to the morning, but it is not stopping the excitement for what is to come. We are just hours away from the first pitch here on opening day. It was supposed to be an afternoon game, but it's now been moved to tonight.
Yeah, Netta and Eric are live at Petco Park sharing everything you need to know about game day. How does it look out there, guys?
It looks wet and rainy, and something like they need a 5.5 hour delay for, because we have been seeing within the past half hour the rain really coming down. We got a nice break there. The sun was out for quite a while, but then it really started to come down hard, and the tarp that is covering the infield, they almost had it cleared. It was a really interesting process. They had it kind of ballooned up and the water was coming off.
It looked like they were going to roll it away, but then I'm glad they didn't take it away, because really within, 30 minutes, this downpour came. So now you see the vehicles that's holding the tarp down, right? Yeah, I mean, it's been incredible to watch the process of protecting that precious infield, because our favorite players are about to take the mound, run those bases. It's going to be a fun night, because by then we hope all of this settles down a little bit. But it's been kind of crazy.
Yes, it's been a little
dark
nuts.
Rain clouds and then blue sky. The sun was blazing on us earlier this morning. We've had a mix of all of it. I even saw a little teeny tiny bit of maybe grapple or hail.
Oh, yeah. We've been getting reports of that.
To see, but when it was coming down here, I was like, wait, that looks like little ice pellets.
I know. The grounds crew right now is going, what is going on here? They've been hard at work here, but there have been people around the park relaxing a little bit. We know that there are people already hitting up the bars, already hitting up the restaurants, because, hey, let's be honest, they were expected to come down here at 1:10, so now their fun time has just been extended a little bit. Let's check in with Dana Marie McNichol. She's live at one of the bars here with some of the early arrivers getting their Padres getting the pump up going here.
That's right. Okay, I don't know what just happened, but the sun came out literally 10 seconds ago. I had an umbrella over my head. It was pouring rain, which means that for the last 35 minutes, people weren't really walking around in this area. But now that the sun is out, I'm hoping we'll get a little bit more of an atmosphere down here. Bubs is right behind me. They opened up at 10 a.m. I did see some other MLB fans, because, you know, in other parts of the country, games have already started at 1 o'clock, like we tried to have. And then the Blind Burro, they opened at 11, so just moments ago, and we're going to talk to them a little bit later into our show. But right now, let me tell you, the rain is putting a little bit of a damper on people's activities, especially right now, but I know it's going to pick up. The sun is out. I do want to share with you some parking tips, because I know that's what really is going to have an impact for you. A pro tip, Ace Parking, which is what a lot of the parking lots are downtown, you can actually go online and prepay and pick the parking lot that you want to choose for today and all weekend long. And then there's also options that the Padres have that you can prepay online. So prepare. That's all my advice for you, is when you come down here, have an idea of where you want to go, what table you want to sit at, what bar you want to head to. We're about 8-7 hours away from the first pitch, and if you don't have a ticket, I'm sure it's still going to be a very fun time down here. So check back in about a half an hour. We're going to go inside the Blind Burro and see what they're cooking up for the festivities.
Yeah.
Oh, a good spot right there.
For sure, yeah.
Yes, get those tacos if you can when you're off, maybe margarita or as well, because they do it right.
Yeah, and plan that sober drive home for sure, too.
A lot of people, I will say, probably took today off. It's opening day.
Yeah.
I think bosses would understand the need to celebrate all day long. So, yeah, the pre-gaming now, you just get hours more to do that.
And now the sun is shining. I mean, it was pouring like 5 minutes ago. So that's what we're dealing with, and that is why the Padres decided to push this back to 6:40. So, again, we're giving you a live look at the tarp on the infield, and you'll see some of it ballooning. It's a really interesting process. I've been watching it for the past half hour or so. They balloon it up to try to pull and push the water to one side, and then they kind of suck it up. So sometimes those efforts fall short because more rain dumps on it, but it's an ongoing process for these guys. Try to keep the infield in tip-top shape when we take the field at 6:40 against the Rockies.
Right, and as you can imagine, you can't just let the water whoosh off onto the precious green, the grass right there. So they do have to suck it up very strategically. It has been a very amazing process to see these grounds crews out there working since, 3 in the morning? Since we were out there, they were here too. We also saw, this was pretty awesome to see, I had to do a little shopping.
Yes, I was going to say, you have a different shirt on. You had this one on earlier.
Do you like my new
I do like the new sweater, the new
very
hoodie.
warm.
It's very nice on
very
you.
comfortable. And I wanted more of that, gold and brown that we have. But the store was packed.
I bet.
Right when they opened, there were people waiting, so we followed them in. Chris Groh was there. We were shopping together. Chris, is it still more crowded?
Your shopping
I would
buddy.
only imagine. Yeah, my shopping buddy. You had to get something for your wife. I hope she's happy with your purchase.
I was just going to say, yeah, Netta, look, if I'm out shopping, it's not for me, okay? It's going to be for my wife. And we actually went ahead and got her one of the City Connect hats. Now, that one's sitting in the car, locked up in the vault, ready to go. The City Connect jerseys, of course, are going to be here as well, too. Now, family, if you're seeing this on TV right now, that is going back on the shelf because I cannot afford to do any more shopping today. Now, some folks who are out here for maybe the one opening day game of the year, maybe they're visiting. We got two of them here, but I do have to, Adrian, we got to turn around here, man, because this is a little bit ironic here. He's wearing a Montreal Expos jersey for Reigns. Is that, what's the first name for that player?
Rock Reigns.
Rock Reigns, okay? He is a Padres fan, I promise you, but you got to wear a jersey like this when it's raining on opening day. So, Adrian, you're joined here by your father, Bernie, and you guys got quite an interesting story here.
Yes, sir, absolutely. So, for the last 5 years, my father and I have had a for-fun goal to try to hit every Major League Baseball stadium. This is actually stadium number 17. We're huge Padres fans, but the funny thing is that for the last 4 years, we attend 1 to 2 games a year, but for the last 4 years, every game one of the teams that we've watched play live has made the World Series. So we're hoping that the fire continues here because the Padres are stacked this year.
And so I just need to tell you right now, sell every other ticket that you have for games this year because I only want it to be Padres Rockies. I'm sorry to the Colorado fans, but I don't think it's going to be them this year. So we're going to guarantee that it's going to be you guys. But look, you're here shopping. You're making sure you guys get all your swag. You guys aren't even from. You guys do not live in San Diego, right? You're here on a special trip.
Yep, that's correct. So I'm currently living in Hawaii. My father is living in Texas. We're from Texas originally, but twice a year we try to meet up at a stadium and go to a game, and this is the biggest one of the year.
And getting plenty of shopping done, right?
That's right. Yes, obviously. So
Yeah.
got to buy baseballs for my collection and a stuffed animal for my daughter.
There you go. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, hey, guys, enjoy the game today. We do hope that it's not a rains out, right, Bernie? Right? There you go. We do hope that. And awesome father-son moment, guys. That's what baseball's all about.
Hopefully we see the Padres in the World Series.
That's right. You got a prediction for today?
Go Padres, we're going to win.
That's right. That's all that matters, guys. Thank you so much. And look, guys, I know we're here. We're covering merch. Look at the register line, right, Netta? It's 10 times the size of what you guys were seeing earlier.
Wow.
I think the rain out might actually be helping them because of the fact that all the fans that thought they were going to show up here for that 1 o'clock game are like, oh, what am I going to do? Oh, hold on, my wallet's burning a hole in my pocket. Let me go buy some more Padres stuff because it's in green, it's in black and green, it's in brown and gold, it's in all of these different colors.
Every
Talk about
color
here, man.
available. The City Connects. They've got the camouflage, the military shout out, the brown, the gold, the throwbacks, the blues and whites. I love it.
It's fun to go through there, and each corner has the kids' sizes.
Yeah.
The youth for women actually could work both ways.
Yeah,
you don't have to
true.
only shop in the women's section. Just
Okay.
a little tip.
Yeah, a little tip
But all the different styles. Usually, Padre fans get tank tops because we come out here in our flip flops
It's usually
and our
not like this.
shorts. That's what we're used to.
We've never had an opening day canceled because of
Right.
rain.
Never
Now we
rained
have a
out.
delay. That's okay. They pushed it back a few hours. We can live
They
with that.
do have
right?
ponchos
So we
at
are short
checkout.
on
I will say
sweatshirts.
they have ponchos
They
at
do.
checkout,
Oh.
guys. They have
It's gonna be a
ponchos at checkout.
Yeah, that's going to be a hot item. That's for sure. They know what they're doing.
I think this is the highest demand for sweatshirts
Yeah.
that
All right,
they've
guys.
probably seen because it's so rare to need them. Chris, thank you for showing us the team store. Have fun shopping some more.
Absolutely.
Try not to spend too much.
Yes. But get something for your wife, for sure. Yes. So Blake Snell going to be on the mound getting the start. We're all excited about that. We've got some great pitchers on the roster here this year, joining Joe Musgrove, Yu Darvish, but Blake Snell getting the start, and he's going to have to deal with some new rules.
Yes,
He's
he
got to
will.
pitch within 20 seconds with no with runners on, and 15 seconds with no runners on. That's going to take some adjustments. It's something to get used to here.
And you know how Musgrove pitches with his long arm, that long reach.
limbs.
He's going to have to do it a little faster.
Yeah, I think speed it up.
I'm really curious how the pitchers are going to adjust to these MLB rules. These are nationwide. All of the pro players have to follow these new rules, and it'll speed the time of the game. So with our late start, you won't be up as late
That's true.
watching the Padres take down the Rockies.
Yeah, and speaking of